Matsumoto and Wakana Nagahara. Far side of the court, getting this quarterfinal underway.
I think I managed, well, didn't manage to, I was watching them in the Arctic Open and they were playing well. There was no doubt about it. I think in the final they didn't play quite as well, but they were, you could just feel they were playing just like
Good interception from Nagahara, one of the few doubles players that serves forehands in world badminton, Nagahara. Oh, that's well taken. And that was?
side by side, I have no idea.
The Olympic champions, Polly and Rahim.
Okay. Sorry, I thought you meant recently, as in very recently.
Confidence in the low serve. So rather than popping up an easy low serve for your opponent to kill, it's a much better idea just to simply
serve if it's done well. There's a player from India, Gutta, her name was, and she had an incredible forehand serve. It was very, very, very dangerous, and I do think it's very, very difficult to fix when you start to have trouble with your serve.
Juala Gutta.
Yep.
Is the name. Fabulous women's doubles and mixed doubles player.
Good attack, they will 100% get through. You need the net player to be, it's not taking risks as such, it's calculated decisions to try and intercept, to try and make things difficult.
The Japanese pair have got a much more penetrating attack.
Yeah, I would agree.
I think they're harder hitters.
Yeah.
And I think that in these slightly slower conditions, that maybe
is out, and you've got two pairs that are very evenly matched in regards to their rankings. You've got 8 and 9 in the world.
Do you think those are realistic rankings?
Yeah, I do think not far off, yeah. I think there's maybe 1 or 2 pairs that could be fractured.
They've been ranked as high as 5.
Yeah, I'd say that maybe, for me personally, is a fraction higher than maybe it should be. But it, you know, ladies doubles is kind of changing all the time. There's new pairs emerging and some
Matsumoto and Nagahara. 11-4 in this open game.
I have to say, just going back to this, affecting a flat drive serve. She's got good variation on her serve, so it's gone from something that was a weakness, not quite to a strength, but something that's definitely not a weakness anymore, which I think they've done fantastic to do.
Yeah, and I think who's got a low serve, how can they win an Olympic gold medal? Well, I witnessed it, and they did it extremely well. So the thing is that about women's doubles, the defensive play is so good that they could...
There's still quite a lot of court that the player has to cover, and the partner's ready and you're side by side. In a downward direction.
And Sarah. That's good defense. Very creative on her defensive play. But because she's trying to be creative, she does make 1 or 2 errors. So Steen thinks that it's not solid enough.
I know what you're doing, but then on the flip side, if you're too creative and you're making simplistic mistakes, you're giving away gifts. So I think it is a fine line, because you have to have some creativity, because otherwise, that's one of her favourites, and when it works, it's incredible. We saw the rally before, it didn't, and it's quite a simple mistake. Matsumoto when she's striking the overhead, because she hits it so hard. So when she's striking an overhead from the rear, that's a good move.
Yeah, aggressive, calculated risks.
You
probably weren't even born when I was playing. To this rally. It was the oh, there was a low serve. Beautiful. What happened there? Overdone it.
Brilliant pickup. Wow.
10 in this second game. Brilliant.
Small drift, I would say, is playing a part, just because now the Thailand pair are having a bit more power in their attack, and they are now getting through. Wow.
Oh, she's missed it.
She still got it back. Oh, she was doing so well.
Good drive defense.